Alright, so for the interior, I'm thinking about the obvious, gutting it, but I think the only things I'm gonna keep is the seats, and I'll gut the interior, I'll take all the vents and stuff like that out, just so I have something there other than the bare bar that sits behind it, because I just can't stand that look. But yeah, all that's gonna go. I'm also gonna get rid of the door and this fender and replace that. It's terrible. That's like as far as it opens, period. I did look under the truck. It's actually very clean for how old it is. You got a dent there. That's gone. Headlights gonna probably be replaced. Getting rid of the grill, front bumpers, completely off. So it's probably hitting the front as well. I think they just basically went mudding with this truck. I think that's all this truck really was for like the last 10 years. My guess, I haven't looked at the engine at all because I just don't particularly care too much, because I'm not using any of it. It's probably a 2.8. I'm pretty sure the only motors that come with this truck was the Iron Duke 2.5, 2.8 V6. They're all V6s, I think. And the 4.3, the best, hands down, the best motor the truck came with. This side is fine completely. I do have to replace that door. Let me go around because there's a bunch of sticks. But hood's fine. I'm gonna keep the hood. I do want to keep it just like this. I'm gonna replace the taillights because they're destroyed. But I want, I'm keeping the bed. I'm keeping the cab, driver's side correction, passenger side front fender's fine, and keep that. This door I'm going to replace because they apparently lost the key and thrown it out and made that a whole mess, so I'm not going to deal with that. I'm just going to replace the door. These trucks are getting harder to find in decent shape, but it can't be that bad, you know what I mean? So 2 different sets of tires, but the rear are the same and the front are the same. I'll get rid of those. I'm sure some country boy will want those, but like I said, taillight's gone, bumper's gone, trailer hitch, that will be gone. I'm gonna keep this, I'm gonna keep the tailgate, keep the bed. Because I would love to, this will be a sleeper. I'm not gonna pretty this up at all. I would say I'd go as far as I'm willing to pay, in the sense of this truck. There's no limits. Literally, it's full race truck. I'll go as far as tube chassis on this thing. I don't care. I do want to make it street legal. I definitely want to hurt some feelings of some high dollar vehicles. Even possibly exotics. If I can get a couple exotics under my belt with this truck, that would be insane. But I got a lot of inspiration from Faster Proms. They're doing this as well. But they took an extended cab, and Faster Proms on YouTube. They're Cletus McFarland's partners in crime, per se. I feel like it's important to show you guys as well as the area that I'm working in, and my tool situation, because I feel like a lot of guys don't explain that kind of stuff, and that'll give you guys more of a insight of what I have to deal with and stuff like that, so you're a little more understanding that it's gonna take a lot more work than the guys that have the lifts and the 10 grand in tools and all that good stuff. So let's this is literally my tool collection. little compressor, $600 toolbox, you know, stuff all over the place, but you know, I'll clean all that up, that's not a big deal. Of course, this thing doesn't want to work. Alright, this is all unlocked, but yeah, it's very limited. So I'll be doing like tools as I need as well. You know, if I need a grinder, I'll go get one. Need a sawzall, I'll go get one. You know, on the cheap. But you know, I feel it's important to give all the details as much as you can, especially in the beginning. You know, you're looking forward to the project, and you know, the guy's like, oh, look at this truck, I'm gonna do this and this and this, and then you know, so that's it. It's gonna be more of a sloppy mechanic style type videos. Nothing's fancy. We do big jumps in progress, just because I know, you know, taking this thing apart is not going to be super entertaining. I'm working at the moment to make my daily a donor. I got a 4.8 in that, my Silverado. I got a 4.8 in that, and I got a built trans in it. So I'm getting freaking attacked by horseflies. That's great. That's a part of, and this is my working area as well. This is like legit where I'm gonna be doing the work. So you know, no garage, nothing. I'm literally gonna be doing it on the dirt. I'm legit getting attacked by like 4 freaking bees right now. It's great. Yeah, that's it, guys. If you guys have any, you know, comments or anything, give me some heads up on certain stuff that's gonna be a pain, let me know. I am keeping the stock diff, you know, front diff is, I'm not leaving it alone. I'm gonna keep the rear diff for now as well. I'm gonna keep the rear diff and front diff as for now. Really just gonna be taking the full body off and doing the motor, transfer case, drive shafts, and then do the bare minimum of electric and all that just to get the truck working. So that's basically stage one of the whole deal. Is, you know, with project cars like this and trucks, you need to get it running as soon as possible. So I'm working on the big parts to get rolling. So next video, you're gonna see a big change, or big change to this truck. It should be pretty much apart. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.